That's a bill.
Damn! We got all kinds of peeps over here. So, crew, I'm just saying. Do you guys support the acid bill?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
How about you, sir, laughing over there?
I do.
Why?
You know what it is?
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's something.
I thought you knew what it is.
It is? I know.
Then tell the people viewing.
What it is? It's for illegal students to go to college. Undocumented students to go to college and pay no less than out-of-state tuition, but more than in-state tuition.
Ah, damn, she knows her stuff. All right.
What do you think about the acid bill, sir?
I think it should pass because it's gonna help us go to college, better career.
How about you?
What?
What do you think about the acid bill?
I think it's a great bill and it should really be passed. It would give a lot of people the opportunity to go to college and get an education they never had. Because a lot of people the equal rights they deserve, and a lot of good future careers could be out there, and a lot of great people could be in them, being Latinos and Hispanics and other cultures that don't have the opportunity. So I think it's a really great bill and it should be absolutely passed.
What do you think about this music?
It's popping, it's great, what can I say?
It's just popping.
Yeah, yeah. Just come over here.
Justin, come over here.
Okay, so the world can know what is your name?
Samantha?
She's lying, her name is Jasmine. Okay, so do you support the asset bill and the DREAM Act?
Of course.
And why is that?
Because I want undocumented students to be able to pay in-state tuition instead of out-state tuition because they deserve the same rights as everybody else.
Alright, and what do you want to tell people about the DREAM Act or asset bill and why they should support it?
That if people want to study and if it could be like less money and stuff like that, they should have the right to like be able to pay as same as other people, like less, you know? And people have the right to study.
Alright. Well, there you have it from this beautiful young lady, Jasmine. Thank you very much.
So, sir, what do you think about the asset bill?
The Aztec bill?
The asset bill.
Explain it to me.
Non-residents in-state tuition. Not the same level of in-state, but it's a little bit more so that no tax funder money goes towards it. But it would make it more accessible for students to go to college.
I think if you grew up in Colorado, you're probably going to stay in Colorado. So that's the point of in-state tuition. So at first glance, it sounds like a good idea.
Excellent. Thank you.
What do you think about the DREAM Act?
DREAM Act, a little uneducated, but first glance again, it seems like it should happen. Yeah. I mean, I just can't understand. I don't understand the arguments against it.
Cool, thanks.
Alright, so do you support the asset bill and the DREAM Act?
I do, absolutely, and I am on Lafayette City Council, and I think it's really important that we have events like this so that the community realizes how important these issues are to youth. And I also work for Congressman Jared Polis, and he's certainly a huge federal supporter of the DREAM Act. And so that's obviously a larger bill that would give even more sort of opportunities for young people to go to college and to have a path to citizenship. And that's really something that he's working very hard for in Washington, D.C. And he's attended the Cesar Chavez event before in the past, and you know, it's certainly he loves to come to Lafayette because he understands how organized the youth are, and that's, you know, how empowered young people can be in pushing these issues forward in the public.
Alright, and for people who are not like really, they don't know much about the bills, what would you want to tell them about about the bills and why they're good and how they would benefit us?
Well, I think people realize that when someone is educated, they can be an asset to the general population. So I think it's a really good acronym for the bill. I mean, the reality is that a lot of young people are very smart and they want to continue on to be productive members of society, and they can't do that unless they can afford a college education. So, you know, you just have to hear one story of one young person who is, you know, head of their school and, you know, academics, or is a leader in their school, and that they can't actually afford to go to college and they're just stuck in limbo. I think that's a really empowering story, and so that's, I think, the biggest point to bring across, is that this could be your neighbor, this could be your daughter or your son, this could be someone that, you know, you believe in, and just because they don't have the right papers, why should they not be allowed to continue on and have a fruitful life and give back to the community? So I think that those personal stories are really important.
Thank you. That's all. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Do you support the acid bill?
Yes, I do.
Why do you support it?
Because I think it would be a great opportunity and it would help out a lot of different people, and, you know, it would be a good opportunity for this community to, you know, have a little change. So.
What are you?
What?
What is your opinion on the acid bill?
I think it should be passed
Why?
because it gives everyone a chance
Everyone a chance to do what?
to succeed. What are we doing?
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Sarah.
How are you doing, Sarah?
I am doing great. How are you?
Do you support the acid bill?
I absolutely do. I think it's really important to make education accessible for everyone that lives here.
Do you know what the acid bill is?
I do. It would create the new level of tuition so that undocumented residents of Colorado could.
And do you support the DREAM Act?
I do support the DREAM Act, yes. I think a pathway to citizenship is really important for students who have grown up, spent most of their lives here.
Why do you support the bills?
I support it because I think the big issue that isn't being addressed is people, or the youth that are growing up here, that it wasn't their decision to come. They weren't doing things illegally, and so they shouldn't be the ones that are punished. Thank you.
Can you repeat?
Hi,
Hi, what's your name?
my name's Erin Ulrich.
How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. I'm very good. Do you support the acid bill?
I do.
What?
I do. I think it's really important. So, yeah, I do.
Do you know what the acid bill is?
Yes.
What do you think it is?
I think it's a bill that will help allow for lower income and sort of invisible people to be able to get driver's licenses and go to college and do things that they wouldn't otherwise be able to do. So,
But do you think undocumented should get driver's license?
I mean, I think that it's an opportunity for them to pursue their goals that isn't available. So I think it would be a good thing for them to have that documentation.
Do you support the DREAM Act?
I do.
What do you think the DREAM Act is?
It's similar to Asset, where it helps them be able to go to college. So,
And also the DREAM Act is like a bill that can help an undocumented and lead them to a path to citizenship. Do you think that's a good idea?
yes, I do. If they're working hard and they're trying to